Tshwantsanya go bana le phoswana e nyane. O phuleile.
Other radio stations will say.
What's up, guys? We are back. As you know, my name is Shibu Thobakgale, and today I have Malibu in the studio. How are you, Malibu?
Oh, never better. Still trying. There's a lot of things happening, all of us say.
Nah. It's like more bad things are happening than the good ones.
No, it's not really that. It's just that when 800 good things are happening, then 200 bad things are happening, they cancel the 800.
Yeah, and we tend to focus more on the bad.
Yeah, the bad things are heavy. So they can their weight can surpass the 800 800 good things that happened. So yeah.
Sorry.
It's not that good things are not happening.
Yeah.
It is just that the bad things can be bad and they can be bad.
Nah.
But we'll be good. We'll pay.
Yeah.
Raola.
Hey, plus we logo lang litla di bona. Yes, yes. Ay ra di bona.
Mara go lan letla di bona tsa bona. Ai be se di heavy o sana le tsa rena.
Ra tsarna.
A jarna di west. Go lan letla di bona tsa rena no.
Ra di bona re.
Ah, nna re bona the original. Ba rile ga nyane ba go ba.
One original. Hey, yeah, guys, it's Siago Vision, eh?
Nah, too much. But we just said generation.
Marota look. I mean,
Look.
I think maybe get for our age group, like we are at a age moloring, you're trying to figure out a lot of things.
And there's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
And then you swara ka mo.
O tshwara ka mo wa
And
tlogela.
there's a lot of competition. I mean, if you're good at singing, someone else who's not good can pass you on the road. I mean, if you have a degree, someone else who doesn't have it can do the same job as you.
Ish.
So, hey, who busy?
O busy, go tricky, ne?
What trick?
Mara o tla loka. Do you have a morning routine?
Morning routine. Awa.
So wa tlhapa.
Tlapa.
Na o tlhapa.
Ke a tsoga ka tlapa mahlo le meno. Ka ga yes se le gona. O go molaja o go borotho.
Okay.
Ke mokana ka ja that little potion. Ka ke fetsa ka check phone ya ka. Emails, social media, text and stuff. And then yeah, I go fetch more. Yeah, get on with the day. If in an interview, Shibu, I do that. Prepare myself, katlapa and stuff. If I have to go to the studio, I go to the studio. At most of the times, I don't wake up in the morning.
Hey, so no comment.
After 12.
Or
Yeah.
Oh, so you're not a morning person.
After Nazan those of Ru. Especially Marega. Marega is the voice.
Robala no comment.
In a lot of our latest album of 4.
Double 4. Yeah, mas. What the recording music?
Recording music or just checking out stuff in the studio. You know, music production or sound engineering. We learn every day. Yeah, sometimes I go to the studio just to check up on stuff and learn new tricks. And sometimes I just go to the studio and just start singing or rapping in different styles and stuff just to learn. But you get better with practice and you get worse with this use. So yeah, sometimes I find myself these days on live TikTok videos. Yeah, I do TikTok videos sometimes. So it passes time. Yeah, so but another reason I'm staying long is because my fans are family, so they give me money.
So you're coining it. Get you the Rosie Okay. So like how would your closest friends describe you? If I ask someone who's very close to you, who is Malibu?
They will tell you Malibu is a go-getter. Doesn't stop at anything. Yeah, and if he believes in something, it goes. No matter how dangerous, no matter how unlikely to win or whatever, he will just do it. They know me like that. Manelo on khala ora no go me pele. Ora ora tla. Ana mampele. Again we
So,
jack.
how would you risk?
No, I mean you cannot win if you can take a risk. How are you gonna find out?
Yeah, no, that's true. You'll never know until you try.
Yes. And trying is taking a risk.
Nah.
Yes.
Are you intro or extrovert?
Nah. I can just say an extrovert. Lona in a lawyer or
Lebumang. Mara o fitlha black o dirang wa fitlha pele wa ema wa lebelela pele and then wa checka
yeah.
wa phuthulowa ka morao o vele o no fitlha and then
actually if I have to assess my space in a certain place or whatever, I know what no, I have to keep my composure here.
Okay.
If I go to a place and I find out, oh no man, this place is not get access or whatever, I already know what. You gotta keep your composure. Yeah. But there's places or spaces when I'm with certain people that I know, or nah, more I.
They know ba sharp.
You'll be surprised as well. Yeah.
Iling you connect.
Not really, just that space, excitement, people around me, the energy,
So what do you do for fun? Like how do you unwind? You're not writing music, or udrang like for fun? Or you're not doing music?
Nah, I create spaces. I like to spend most time alone. If I want to unwind and just, sit back and reflect on everything or whatever, I prefer to drive. Yeah, I prefer to drive. Just take a very long drive, play music.
Only one?
Yeah. Or maybe just, at most times I will book at a very remote place, somewhere in the jungle. Yeah, just drive there. I would like it to be far. Lately, Keratan Elspray, dealing Pushback Ridge. I will just drive there and then if it's just spend a night or two alone. And then
Always up.
Yeah, my go-to place is my space. Alone. Yeah. And then when I want to party, and when I want to party and stuff, that will involve partying in the dining room or in the
dining room.
Yeah, or in the backyard. Or just go and hire a chalet with the guys. And then
so already the vibes is about the club.
Nah, they're overrated price. It's not even safe. People don't even like us. Plus I'm a
Who doesn't like you?
Not everyone will like you. Now I have problems. No, I have problems. Plus I'm a brand. I can't be seen every time, everywhere. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't just go out my home and say I'm going to party.
Yeah.
No, it can happen. What happens to my worth as a brand?
Nah.
If you wanted to give me 100,000 to headline your event, and then you see Monola available status or Facebook post of my video giving in general, are you still gonna do the same?
No. I think it's sort of like depreciate your
this
baby.
guy is accessible. He's not much of a deal. Understand? So I don't have that idea or now I can just be anywhere, anytime, do anything.
Yeah.
So when I party, I prefer it at home, in my own space, those kind of stuff.
It's hard being an artist, isn't it?
No, it's not really hard. You have to be disciplined. When you booked me to your event, that is when I party. if I want to.
Okay.
Yes, that's when I party because people are not gonna be surprised or can't feel, oh,
You're supposed to be there.
hey, I'm there. I'm supposed to be there. I'm here.
They booked you.
Yeah, they booked me. A lot of it will depend on the guy. Some places you can party there. Just have to do your job and
What's am I? Mara, but have a feeling unsure you carry like to it as an artist and then what perform a more and then the next thing what's am I? One time you could have expected her to chill for some few minutes in.
no, we always make time for that. If there's time, if you got one or only if you only got one or two events in the night, you can chill. It's not a problem. Not a problem. But Leona, it goes with the mood. I mean, even if I'm not feeling well, I'm sad or whatever. If I'm perform, I must just come. But you can't expect me to perform and then sit and party if I'm not feeling cool and stuff like that. Just have to understand.
Sure.
At the end of the day, we are all human beings. I know we're talented. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Are you romantic though?
I think I used to be.
And then what
I
happened?
lost it. Growing up, man.
Kuningine?
Yeah, growing up is a lot. I used to
Uh,
set up. I used to set up a bed with roses. I used to set up a picnic at the side on the side of the
the
bed.
lake, whatever. Okay.
I used to, do those stuff, but not anymore. I just want to find out if my partner is happy. If she's not, I'll do whatever it takes to keep her happy. And if I'll more, and then I'll get on with my business. Being romantic, you gonna let my plomo.
How but rekang mablomo. Why you guys not buying flowers?
Jamaho.
How? So don't you think because of that thing no, you have changed. You were like this. You used to buy me flowers. You used to take me out. You used to, so now you don't do it anymore.
If it's changing, and that change, if that change that came along, it came with some other stuff that are bettering our lives or changing our lives for good, I don't think you have the right to complain.
Okay. No, I sort of hear you.
Yeah. Say I used to like just spend 5 hours if you at home, if we together, we could just spend 5 hours sitting together, talking or just enjoying each other, stuff like that. But then now there's changes. I'm sitting with you here for only 2 hours, and then I gotta run to the studio. I gotta do something in the studio. Or there's something trending, I gotta look up to it. Or maybe I posted a video, it's doing runs on the internet, I need to comment to people and stuff. Now I start being busy with my phone.
Yeah.
You cannot be complaining to me when are you busy with your phone and hey, I'm marketing mo, kaya verega mo.
We can eat flowers.
We can't.
I hear you. So it's sort of like la whole lily too. And then Linda can understand that you're no longer buying flowers, now you're buying grocery, you're no longer buying
I'm no longer buying, yes,
you're buying this cement,
I'm paying for your
so priorities.
I'm paying for your car.
Yeah, the change it.
Yes.
All right. No, Gahok. Have you ever like experienced a creative block where your creative juices are just not flowing? Like wazama, maybe you
Yes. I think it's normal.
and then how do you overcome that?
Nah, I just live it.
You don't create anything, you
back-
don't produce.
Come back the next day. I just live it and come back the next day. Being an artist that I am, like, okay, people like me who do not have anything to push themselves but their talent. We do not compromise when coming to products, like when we're releasing songs or when we're making songs. We always want to be perfect in terms of mixing and the mastering and engineering behind the songs. We always want to make sure it's perfect because that's what we're relying on. So if I get in the studio, I feel like, nah, man, what am I doing? Nah, what is this? I live it. Cancel, delete. I live it. I'm not gonna compromise.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm not gonna compromise.
until you're happy with the
I think
product.
until I'm happy with it, I'm like, okay, now we are cooking.
Mm.
Yes.
But then have you ever had a situation where like people feel like, no man, this is great. Like you know, your friends maybe are listening to your music and then when you feel like, oh man, but then people are like, no, this is great because
Yeah, I've been through that a lot of times. I've got a lot of unreleased music. A lot of people have played my unreleased music when they're in my studio. They believe all of my songs are dope, and I don't believe that. So yeah,
so you won't release. No matter
no, I will
what.
release them. It's just that with time. But I feel like other songs will never be released. You know, I have a lot of songs. Like for instance, when I released my album back in 2001, I
Mm,
released 17 songs. I chose from over 30 songs.
yo.
Those songs from 2001,
Mm,
I mean 2021, they're still there. They're still not released.
and you'll never release.
I'm not sure. We'll see on the way as we go. That is why you get to see some video clips of my unreleased music.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just testing the people, like, let me just
Mm,
throw this one and listen to what they're gonna say.
yeah. Yeah. Oh.
But it doesn't work for me anymore because everything I put out there, they say no,
Yeah.
it's good. So it doesn't work for me anymore. I don't really take the word anymore, you know.
Ah, hey, nare tsebo di artist di nyaka eng, guys. Because nare e sharp. Until we tell it like numbers, e sharp. So you're doing the music for us.
Hmm.
Not for yourself. I mean,
Yeah, nah.
yeah, as much as you have to love like the end product, but then it's about the your fans and the listeners, the people that are going to consume the music more.
But Lina as an artist,
Mm.
that thing should make me happy. Like it should trigger me somehow. Lina no man. No,
Problem that is Lerato were deep.
yeah.
Lerato were deep. Like
So
ish.
that's what
I could say we sense it to sharing in you or oh believe or I know this is a good song. Sometimes we just need like a good sing along. That's it. We don't need or hey mulaita ukuantin tagay ka going goosebumps. No.
that's what
Lerato not deep in it.
yeah.
Share. So if there's one thing you could change about your industry.
The music industry.
Mm.
I you know, they always ask me this question
Is it?
in interviews, and I always have one answer. If there's one thing that I could change or I wish could change,
Mm.
is for the industry to give the talented people and the hardworking people a chance.
Okay.
Most talented people and hardworking people, they don't have anything that's pushing them from the back. There's a lot of talentless people who have money to pay
Okay.
payolas and pay their way up. And those who are talented, they can't be seen. And that is the reason why at most of the times these days, people complain that music you know much what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong.
Yeah.
It's because the talented people who are supposed to give you real music, they are, you know, they are not seen because they don't have this and that to push themselves from behind.
Yeah, that's tricky. Because how is that going to happen?
If Shibu is good,
Mm.
release Jeko Shaki nice,
Yeah.
take the song, put it on radio stations. If Shibu
Okay.
is good,
Mm.
take her, put it on the stage, pay her, perform for the people. If Shibu did a music video for that song that is good, put it on TV, no
Mm.
matter where they come from, no
Mm.
matter what they bring. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. So don't play music because someone paid.
Yes, most of the music that is playing now and that is trending and everything is because they pay something so that it can be out there. Fortunately, now we have social media like TikTok That's why you actually have people like Malibu who are doing their thing out there. I
Yeah.
have nothing to push me from behind. I'm just using social media and then people are coming through. But if it was because of talent, I believe I could have been somewhere beyond. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you dope. You dope. All right, I hear you.
At least the door is open. Everyone can see what's happening here. But at least the door is open. Everyone can see what is happening here. Imagine if she was doing those sounds and the door was closed.
Hi, Bo.
At least the door is open.
So, what would the people say?
I
or
wonder.
think?
I'm just wondering.
Mara, that's
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
that's I'm tired sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an I'm tired
Okay.
sound.
I hear you.
Yeah. How are you?
Why would you think of such a thing?
Need to be careful when you're making sounds.
You don't want to do it. You don't want to do like the elevator story.
Asha,
Okay, I'll put
You don't want the elevator story.
what's the elevator story?
Why FM elevator?
No, I don't know it.
Oh, kana barengi. Ola released the statement. JQ, kena JQ, kena Jema. Jessica.
Whenever you're elevating, bro.
I think Barry, she complimented the other lady, so that lady reported Jessica or Maharasite and then Mo Haki like an elevator and all that. And then I get the guys when I was a robot boy woman man. So now those guys also had to release a statement of what happened. It was all an issue of Jessica who harassed that lady. Because there's no cameras in the elevator.
Yeah, that's another sensitive conversation. I like having it with guys only.
Because this kind of thing.
No, you as a guy, you'll seem insensitive. Yes, when it's her, when she is happy for seeing me, she runs to me and hugs me. It's not a problem. But if I'm happy for her and I see her and I run to her and I hug her, she can always say it's harassment.
But then it depends.
Yeah.
It depends on, like, the kind of relationship you have with a person.
Hey.
They are so provocative. So it's not easy for us to, to stand that temptation.
Press record this podcast is rolling. It's not what?
So,
What we are on?
I know we continue with the topic.
Which one? The
Yona King, so we're already like doubt.
No, look,
Bloody doubt. No, we're just talking.
You were saying, okay.
We're just talking.
Okay, you were saying.
I'm saying it depends on the relationship you have with the person. So if you don't know me like that, you can just, run to me and then hug me. I mean, I will feel some type of way about it.
The two people whom we cannot mention their names, do you think they don't know each other?
I don't think they know each other like
come
that. No, seriously, I don't
But they
think
do
so.
know each other, right?
I think.
I mean, it's these two people. I mean, they know each other, right?
But not like that though.
Yeah, but they know each other. That's what I want.
Outside work,
Beside, outside, inside, do these people know each other?
they just met. They just met.
Okay.
So when do you feel that if it is done on a woman, like on a woman, it's a different story?
There is always a different story when things happen to a female than when they happen to a guy.
Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? Because if I'm a female
It's,
and I
it's,
feel
it's
like
the society's fault.
it's the society's fault.
Yes. They always throw us men under the bus or under the train. I just made the scenario here now. I'm saying if now me and you know each other, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Say we don't see each other in a month or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you went shopping in Santed.
Yeah.
And then I'm walking there, you come behind me and you're like, nah, that's Malibu. Probably you are in a certain kind of mood and energy. You're happy to see me or stuff like that. Or maybe I just won a BT award and you haven't seen me since then.
Yeah.
Then you come running to me and hug me from behind. You're happy and stuff.
Mm.
Sharp. Now, it's me. I still know you.
Mm.
It's me. I see you walking that way. Maybe you're with your friend or with your friends or whatever. And then I'm just happy to see you. Stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I just come, just hug you from behind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these are the same scenarios, right?
Yeah.
If I can go around and say, this lady harassed me, they're going to say, you crazy. Matter if you say it, what are they going to say? They're going to support it.
Okay, I hear you, ne?
Don't say bad. Yeah?
My argument is that I wouldn't feel so comfortable to hug you from behind if you and I have not that relationship, that kind of a relationship. You understand? So I won't just do it. I know I have limits. Even if I know you like that, I know I have limits. There's like I can touch you, and then there are certain, parts that I cannot touch you.
Yeah.
Even if you and I are close like that, as long as we don't have that kind of a relationship. So for me, is that no limits. No limits. And then you should know where you stand with the person before you can just touch them like that.
Here I'm talking about a simple scenario. I'm not even talking about if we have a certain kind of a relationship or whatever. There's people who do not have those kind of boundaries.
Okay.
There's people who
I
just,
get you.
There's people who just know you as Malibu, or they know you as Mpo. They went to school with you or stuff like that. They see you somewhere and then they just run to you. I'm no longer talking about you now. I'm just talking about I'm speaking generally.
Yeah.
They just see you walking and then they're happy to see you and they're excited. They just come and give you a hug. You understand? It's not like you know each other to that extent, but they're just happy and they see you and then they just come and give you a hug. Ne? A friendly hug. Ne? I am saying, if I can go and say, nah man, that lady was harassing me, that was harassment, they're not going to take me serious. Do we agree on that? As a guy.
Yeah, I know this thing.
And if it's me doing the same thing to a lady, it's going to end in court. No matter how, even if I knew you like that, and you should understand that even if we are a boyfriend and girlfriend,
yeah,
if you are angry at me, you can always say he was harassing me. And I can always end up in court. That's why I'm saying the society always throw us guys under the bus.
But then, why is that? Why
the society,
like why is it like that?
They're giving you ladies, they're giving you women more than they're giving us, and that is why we have a lot of these young people now, hanging themselves, going to live in the streets, killing their girlfriends, killing themselves, and stuff like that. I mean, imagine now if if we can go into a room together,
Yeah.
and then we make up, no? Okay, before we make up, if we can go into a room together, and then you're like, babe, I'm in the mood, and I'm like, nah, I'm tired today, man, and then you convince me. You convince me to an extent that you even become, physical. For me, or you can just touch me, even if I'm saying I'm tired. I'm your boyfriend at the end of the day. You touch me, you get and sit on top of me, and then talk me into it.
Yeah.
We can end up making up, and it's okay. You know that. It's not a problem. But you know that if it was me convincing you into getting into this, if you're saying you're tired or you're not in the mood, you know I can go to jail for that. Even if I didn't force you, I just talk you into it while you didn't want it. I can always go to jail for that. There's a word for it. So the society. This is me saying to you. This is me saying
it was
to you.
not consensual.
This is me saying to you. The society is just throwing us guys under the bus all the time. That's what's happening. That's my argument, actually.
Okay. But then I feel like it stems from majority of these things do happen, and they happen to women. Women
How?
in most cases are victims.
Women, in most cases, are victims
Yeah.
because they voice out and they always listen to them. Men, half of them don't voice, if not 3/4 all the time out of 100, they don't mention it because they're going to laugh at them or they're not going to believe them and stuff like that. That is why it's always women who are always victims. It's not like that. It's not like it's always women. If we were given a chance and an ear and sympathy, we were going to talk about it openly, but we can't because they're saying we are men.
So, okay, so who's not giving men an ear?
Everyone. You go to a police
Including
station.
men?
And you go to a police station. You find 5 guys sitting there, and you say, "Guys, my girlfriend punched me," or they laugh at you. They laugh at you, and then you go there. And bad. You know what's gonna happen? Those 4 guys,
Balata monna.
yes. You
Eish.
understand? It's the society. It's like that. Like I feel like they forgot about us. Women empowerment. What? Everything in the country. Like, have you ever heard of men empowerment?
No, but then you should remember that in the olden days,
Yes.
women felt like they are not. Actually, men come first and then women. I don't want to say they are not equal because I believe that women and men are not equal. They can work, or So it stems from they wanted recognition. They wanted recognition. They wanted to be seen as people who are able to do things for themselves.
Do you think you are able to do things for yourselves as women?
Yeah, some of the things I can do for myself.
Some, right?
Yeah,
Not everything.
Not everything.
So there's a problem when you guys want to be equal with us. You guys want to be equal with us, and you are no longer equal with us. You are bigger than us now, but still you can't do a lot of things for yourselves. Have you realized that?
What is it that we cannot do for ourselves as women?
Women have bigger positions now in these jobs, in a lot of stuff. They've got bigger positions. They lead us somewhere somehow, and you know why they are where they are, and you know why they complained and marched to say, "Little now we want to do the things that men do." It's because they want to have the powers that we as men have, and that is so wrong. Even though you take a woman and put them at a certain position, that woman will still not be able to do the things, to do some things that a man can do. It's like now when I am married to you, we're living in our house. Né?
Yeah.
We go to work together. You go to your work, I go to my work. When we come back, you tell me and say, baby, now I'm tired. What's it what I'm tired? So I can't do the dishes. I can't cook for you. I can't clean the house. Because why? Right? You want me to do what? To do them. Right? Sharp. Now,
not that I want you to do them.
Wait.
So if we both...
if you don't want to do them, who's going to do them? It's me and you in this house. So you want me to do the things that are supposed to be done by a woman. So now, when I come back from work, I'm tired as well. Are you going to wake up when you hear kutlu kutlu in the garage?
No.
Are you going to fix the plumbing?
No.
Are you going to change your tires? Are you going to check your car when it's not good? Are you going to stand up for men and on the street when they spank you, when we're walking on the street?
No.
Men are meant to be masculine. Women are meant to be feminine. You understand? So, when you guys want all these things, you want to be us. You want to be like us. And it's wrong.
No, we don't want to be mean. We don't want to be mean. We can never be mean. Ne? But then we want to, meet each other at a level where one is not compromised.
We're now as men, we are compromised. And there's a lot of compromise.
Okay, but then I can also say as women, we are also compromised.
How?
Oh, God.
How? I just told you about our country. I told you about women empowerment. Do we have men or boys empowerment or whatever? We don't have that.
Yeah, but then I'm saying is because in the olden days,
It's not only the olden days. You guys are good.
that's the problem. That's the problem stems from there. We want to use systems that worked then, now, and we are living in a different era. You understand? Now, like you have said, we both go to work. I go to work, you go to work. And then in the olden days, it was that women stay home. They take care of home, they take care of the kids and everything. So when you come back from work, you don't have to worry about those dishes because I was home the whole day. I had time to do dishes and everything.
And I still come back from work, do the garden, clean the pool, and stuff like that.
They didn't have pools then.
No, just because we black people, me and you grew up in the village, Releva Didi, doesn't mean people didn't have money then. There's black people who had money then. Or let me just talk about men generally, not talk about black people anyway.
All right.
My thing here is that as males,
Okay.
we are pulled down. We are not being looked up. We're not looked up to. Like we're being pulled out. Like it's like they forget about us. Everything is tough for us right now. You understand? You know that if me and you are getting the same salary, we go into a bank, we wanna get finances for cars, same salaries. You know that I as a guy might not qualify because as a man, I'm a risk. You know that. And there are women who are very much risks out there.
But then they look at the stats.
They don't even look at your they don't even look at you before they even look at your thingy, what you call it, your credit score, your credit record and whatever. I am saying you might be disqualified before you get in the office, before you get further into the office or contract, just because you are a guy. You are what? You are a risk. And we are not the same. Yes, there's guys who are gallivanting and doing some stupid stuff, but we're not the same. So because of women empowerment and other stuff, you guys, you're good. That's why you see women now, they got nice cars, big houses and stuff like that. But as a man, you need to work 3 times to achieve those stuff.
I disagree. Totally, I disagree. Do you know that even at a workplace, if you're a woman and you are at a higher position, you more likely not, to be taken seriously, the disrespect, as opposed to men. This is what I have observed like throughout my corporate years. If you're a woman,
Who's
guys,
disrespecting? Is it
like subordinates, even the guys, like they don't even see you as they are equal.
Everyone is being disrespected.
So women are still fighting for their space.
Yeah, but they're not fighting for their space. Maybe they might be fighting for that.
Like you're still trying to, prove yourself that guys, I'm capable, I can do this.
They might still be fighting for that respect and trust and stuff. But for the positions, they're good. They have them. They are very much good.
I don't know. So what do you think should be done differently?
They should look at us equally.
They should look at us equally.
Because you guys want to be our equals. You guys want to go to war. Carry guns like us. You guys want to be police women. You the fact that you can do all those things, you should be able to do everything that we do. And that we should get enough, we should get the same opportunities and support the same way you guys are getting it. Because you want to be our equal. So everything must be level.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I think.
So there should be 50-50.
There should be 50-50 like you guys said. Yes, you guys are trying that. And at home it's not 50-50. When my wife says she's tired, she came back from work, and then the dishes are full in the sink, I will wash them because It's me and I will watch them. But you cannot go into the garden when I'm tired. You can't wake up at night when the car's alarm is ding ding ding. You can't. Or I go. Yeah, so that's not equal. So now I just think we should be treated the same, equally, 50-50, because you guys want to be like us. Some gentleman once asked Are, if you guys want to be equal with us and you want to do everything that we can do because you are capable, like you are saying, as women, tell us, why is there women's sports? Why can't they just be sports? You play with us, for instance.
I don't know. Women are fighting for that. Why are we labeling? No, they are.
No, they don't even want it. No, that's not true. They don't even want it. No. There's women's sports. That's why there's women's sports. Like I said, if there was equality and you guys are saying you are as masculine as you want to be and stuff like that, well, listen to rugby. You understand? They're supposed to be with us in the same sports.
You are about to. And no, women are crying for that. Like, why are you guys labeling? I mean, it's soccer, and then they're not even compensated the same. You know,
do you mean?
We know Bafana. They are not taken as seriously as Banyana Banyana. They're not getting sponsors. They're not getting. You know, like it's
there's inequality here and there. But now, me and you are talking about that inequality you're talking about now. We're talking about now. We're going into the books. We're talking about finances. And I'm just generally speaking about the day-to-day stuff or activities that you guys should be involved in, so that you can be like us or be us.
Rugby.
Number 6
Yeah, guys. Okay, Mara, I hear where you coming from. I hear where you coming from.
No hate. I'm just saying we should be treated the same.
All right.
We should be given the same opportunities. When there's women empowerment on the side, there should be men empowerment on the side. When there's a campaign that says take a girl child to work, there must be take a boy child to work as well. Because that boy child that you are leaving behind and taking a girl child to empower her, this boy was not born in 1976. She doesn't understand why am I left behind.
But then I hear you because also you take a girl child to work and then the very same girl child is gonna come back, be in the same society as that boy, and then so there's sort of like inequality, and then they're not in the same level and anger, and so it's just a lot of things at play. Yes. I sort of hear where you're coming from, but then
maybe someone with a bigger voice one day they will hear them.
Ne?
Yeah.
Okay, but then I do believe there are initiatives out there to empower like young boys. Maybe for girls, they are just, more prevalent and stuff. But I do believe they are there. I hate doing this. So, what have you learned in your field that you feel upcoming artists should know? Sorry.
When you don't have enough music out there, when you don't have enough numbers, don't think how you're going to make money. People are going to want to use it to your advantage. Don't think they hate you. They don't hate you. They just don't see you as business yet.
Okay.
If you are not getting bookings, it's because maybe they still here and there. Maybe they still feel or you still have to do something. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, don't be saying no, they're hating on me. Yeah, they're slipping on me. They hate me and stuff. No, just keep working. And don't ever depend on the people while you don't have people.
Okay.
You can't have
but
5,000
then
followers.
People would say we all need someone, to help you get there, some sort of like a push.
No one helped me. A lot of people rejected me, and you know what I did? Because of the passion, I just kept going. And then as I keep going, people started recognizing me, and then the right people started coming closer to me, and then that is when my music career took a hike. You know, I didn't cry and say people hate me, they don't book me.
So anyone, like no one owes you anything.
No, I don't even owe anyone anything.
So I mean,
Yes,
that's what
yes.
you're trying to say.
What
No
I'm
one
trying to
owes
say-
you anything.
What I'm trying to say,
Just do your thing.
yeah, what I'm trying to say, Kokoro, no one owes you anything. When I just work on yourself and grow yourself, they will come to you. Trust you, me, they will come to you. Yes. Everything that I've achieved, seeing my music in radio stations, I mean, hearing my music in radio stations, hearing my music in these dramas and movies in the country, hearing my music being played in the right places and higher places, I did not knock on those places. It just came to me because I'm doing my thing, I'm doing me. You understand? But there's still a lot of places where I went and then they shut me out. I think I don't get angry at them. I just keep working. Ke tlo ba gopotša one day.
Ne. Okay. So a very good friend of mine, ne? I asked him this question already. Remember, I once asked you, why is Pedi Rap not, taking off like that?
Yeah.
So, Eve Ari, it's because you guys work in silos.
Working?
Like you work in silos, there's no collaborations, there's no working together. It should sort of be I'm trying to remember his exact words.
Yeah, but still like
But then it's more like you doing your thing, I'm doing my thing, Sam is doing his thing. So, and then for it to gain traction, we need to come together, organize events and then, maybe collaborate or whatever. But then to form sort of like a movement so that it can be, pushed harder.
No. That is not the barrier. The barrier is just the industry and the people. They don't want to let this be.
Okay.
Even if we can form a movement, at the end of the day, there will be that one person who has that one big song that we must all support. Push that song or push that person, only one. So that when he get recognized in the right places, they get to ask questions. Where's the others of his kind?
Yeah.
So the reason why hip hop SPD is not out there like it should be, it's not because we are not united. It's not because we don't form a movement or whatever. No. Look, I'm one of the greatest hip hop artists just be at the moment.
Yeah.
I've got numbers to show for it.
Yeah.
I've worked with international artists. I've got an international award. The industry, they should just put my music out there.
That's it.
That's it. It doesn't need the group leading society. Ne? They should just put my music out there and listen to what the country is saying. They should just put me on those big stages and then see what I'm gonna do to them.
Yeah.
And then if they think the country or the universe is saying this is dope, then they must say, where's the others?
Yeah.
Yes. There's no other barrier. Yes, go na le lenyatso le dintwa le dinyeng ka mogare ga this subgenre hip hop and stuff.
Yeah.
But those are not affecting the growth. They're not.
So you disagree with them?
I disagree with them a lot.
Okay.
I
No.
disagree.
Because he's also a Pedi rapper.
Oh.
But then he's a part-time. So he's not, you get it? Yeah.
No, it's not that. Yeah. Linda, according to me, I disagree with them. I disagree with them. Yes.
Okay.
They should look at things in a broad way. They should just involve us without doing the society.
Okay. All right. So, what has been the most memorable moment of your career so far?
I went to this other event. They gave me VIP passes. Gave me riders and whatever. I think it was 3 years back.
Mm.
And I was still coming up. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to the VIP. VIP for what?
Mm.
I'm going to chill here with the people and stuff like that. And then I was standing actually. No, not even sitting. I was standing inside big crowd in the general. So that's Spaghetti Arena, really more village.
Yeah.
It was me, my DJ, my manager, and a friend of mine. We were doing our thing. By the time they called me up to the stage,
Sure.
yeah. Everyone like went from the back to the front of stage. Banne ba le ka ntle, ba roba di-gate. They were all went in there. Remember, I'm just standing there. They don't see me. I'm just standing there. They don't see me. Yes.
So they
When
know.
I got on stage, it was madness. Every day when I reflect on that night, it's magical. Like people were getting crazy, looking in the backstage, looking at the stage. I was standing there with them, and I was like, so all these people, all this madness is because of me. And remember that time I was still coming up, and I'm asking myself, with that little nyana money nyana they paid me, so I'm probably the one who pulled all these
biggest,
people here.
yeah.
You know, so that is one of the moments in my career that made me proud and made me value myself different from that day.
Ne? Was it like a nod that you needed, like a confirmation that I'm on the right path, whatever I'm doing,
it's working.
It's working.
So stop classing yourself low. You got this.
Yeah.
You are where you're supposed to be. Yeah, you are in a different you are on a different step on the ladder. You're not down there anymore. So yeah, keep going.
Okay. Do you have you ever maybe experienced imposter syndrome? Because speaking to you, when you tell me that, and then this question rushed into my head. Have you ever felt like you don't deserve something? You don't really believe that you're capable, your hard work and everything. You're like, oh, why me? Like you feel like you don't deserve it. Like what? Like the imposter syndrome.
It's actually the opposite.
Is it?
Yes. There's a lot of things that I feel I'm just being sidelined. A lot of places and a lot of things. That's how I feel. But for me, all of the things that I've achieved or went through, all the good things I went through and stuff like that, I don't think there's any of them that I didn't deserve or felt like, wow, it couldn't be me. No, they were actually, when they happened, I was like, actually, it's been a long time coming. I didn't even celebrate them. I was like, yeah.
I've been waiting for this moment. Ne? So you are self-aware.
Yes.
You are aware of who you are, what you're capable of.
Yes.
Ne?
Yes.
Okay, doubt. Ne?
No. As much as I know my lane. Yes, I don't try to reach out to the Lamborghini while I'm in the bus. I know my place. I know my lane.
So you understand where you are?
I understand where I am, and I understand
how you need to move.
I'm very careful about maneuvering my way through,
All right, that's great. We like confident people. All right. Do you have any upcoming projects?
I'm working on an album.
You're working on an album. All right. So what can we expect from the album?
A lot of motivation. A lot of live life celebration. Celebrating this life. The fact that we are still alive here. Yeah, remember my first album was a praise album. I was praising myself and telling people who I am. Now I'm going to motivate people, talk to the people, and remind them to celebrate life, and then take it as it comes. Not be hard on themselves. The biggest gift while we are still here is breathing.
True.
Yes.
Mm.
If you are breathing, then you can do anything. I mean, if there's people who don't have legs or arms, they're doing stuff, doing something. The biggest gift is not their arms or legs, no, it's breathing. Yes. So my album is about that. We
Okay.
gotta celebrate life and thank those that are protecting us. Yeah.
So, Rina, we're gonna get motivated from your album. When who's motivating you?
I'm motivating myself. You know, when I make music, I take myself when I make music, I take myself down from the stage. I put myself in the crowd, and then when I listen to my song, or when I write my song, when I record it, I'm listening to it as a fan, as an audience. For how was I gonna
Receive this
receive
song.
and respond to this if I was not the one singing the song? So sometimes I'm talking to myself in this song.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So, where people can find out about your work, more about you.
It's Malibu, MALEBOO, MALEBOO. Malibu on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. It's Malibu. Then I have a website that says www.malibu.co.za.
Ne?
That is where you can buy my music. I mean, a song is only $5. You can buy my music. You can even buy my merchandise.
Okay.
Everything is there.
Okay, on the website.
Yeah. Then I have a thingy, two email addresses. It's management@malibu.co.za and info@malibu.co.za.
All right. Homecoming,
Homecoming. Tickets are out 5 months prior. Tickets are out. People are buying tickets. People can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm preparing.
All right. All the best with your homecoming.